Hi guys. Okay, today I'm gonna do a review for Kraven, latest movie from the Sony universe, Sony Spider-Man universe, but without Spider-Man. So this movie, I went in very low expectation because, as you know, Spider-Man Sony movies like Venom, Madam Web is not been going well. So the Morbius is part of that kind of universe. I'm happy to say that I love Kraven. I love Kraven. To me, Kraven is better than Venom, better than Morbius, better than Madam Web, and I'm surprised that I really enjoy it. In fact, it's better than Gladiator 2 for me this year, and I'm surprised that I like it. And I will tell you why I find this movie interesting. Okay, the plot is it starts with a good storyline about Russell Crowe is the father of these two sons, and the two sons, one of them become Kraven the Hunter, who is like a villain in the Spider-Man universe. But in this film, there's no Spider-Man, so he's not a bad guy in this movie, and I love that. I also love that the hero is played by Aaron Taylor Johnson, and he's very great. He's better than Tom Hardy from Venom. He's charismatic. At first, I don't want to go. I don't want to go and see this movie, and I don't want to see a handsome dumb hero. But this movie, Aaron Taylor-Joy has the charisma, but he also not only macho, but he also have a sensitive side. He talks like as somebody, there's a vulnerability in his demeanor. So I like that. I like that he is not too macho or whatnot. So I like that a lot. And back to the plot. So the plot is there's two storyline here. So the first story is his origin, how he became the great Kraven. So there's a lot of when he was a child, how he grew up and how he became Kraven. It's almost like Batman Begins. Yes, I like that. But because of even the younger Kraven, good actor. And then the second half of the movie is a normal action movie stuff that it really feels like Batman Begins. And there's a lot of action. And the story in the second part is him trying to rescue his brother. His brother is kidnapped and he's trying to rescue him. So he get to fight a lot of villain and bad guys. And I love that. There's also stealth element. If you like Metal Gear Solid, there's also part of that. Because Kraven is not like go in and kill everybody, punch here. No, he actually tried to creep in, try to do the stealth kill, and I like that a lot. So there's a variety in the movie in terms of fighting style. What else do I like? I like Russell Crowe is okay. Russell Crowe fantastic also. But I also like the villain in this movie. I'm gonna reveal to you there's two villains in this movie. One is Rhino, and another one is considered like called what do you call this name, the Foreigner, and he's also there's a great villain. I love Foreigner because he's the opposite of Kraven. Kraven is all muscle, but this guy is the opposite of Kraven. Very thin, very light. Like he's also cultured, but he have a great skill that he can. It seems like he can teleport, but it's not teleport. He can use his power of controlling another person's mind, so he can do crazy stuff, and he almost beat Kraven, and I love that. There's a character. The villain is also fun. The main key here is fun. I like that. The Enforcer is good. The Foreigner is good. I wish he had a better, cooler name, but his superpower is very cool. So if I think about it, I think his superpower is so it's difficult to defeat, no, because he can just say a word and then he can control your mind. I like that. And lastly, in the very end, there's a reveal of another villain, but they don't show any more scenes, like fighting scenes anymore. It's just a reveal that there's another secret villain in the end. So that could be in the second part of the movie. I mean the part 2 of Kraven. But going back here, that I said the story is best, acting is best, acting is great, and cinematography very beautiful. I mean, the first half I was thinking like, is this not like Venom, not like Madam Web, not like Morbius. It's very professional looking. It looks like a very a serious movie. So it was shot very nicely, you know. And I love everything about this movie lah. Actually, well, I was to the point that I would buy the Blu-ray. This is the kind of recommendation that I would do for this movie. Is worthy to buy a Blu-ray for Kraven. People complain about a lot of things, but I don't have any problem with the things like special effect. I have no problem. For me, I'm just enjoying the ride, the storyline, and I'm very particular. And the surprising part, this is a better movie than Gladiator 2 for me. I mean, I'm satisfied. I went in, I had in my mind is a low expectation in my part that this is not going to be a good movie. I'm going to just like one part of two part of it. I like everything about this movie, and the reason I think is Aaron Taylor Johnson. He's not like other superhero characters that I get bored. Tom Hardy, especially, like, no, he's the opposite. He's very human. He also is like, no, he's macho, but he can make jokes, but he can have vulnerability. I like this character, and because you like the main character, you like the whole movie when he's around. So you don't feel like when I feel like Tom Hardy is around, or I feel annoyed by some actors. No, this movie is actually great. I'm surprised to the point that I'm gonna keep. You know, I'm very particular about movies, but Kraven, the Hunter is especially great. But I have to say, this is not the Kraven from the comics, because in the Sony universe, because they are redoing all this Morbius, Venom, all these villains, Spider-Man villain, now they are making them heroes. So the character of Kraven is really interesting. He's not a villain. He's a friendly guy. But he does R-rated. The movie is R-rated, so he does violent fighting. But I to be honest, I love this more than Gladiator, and I love Gladiator 2. I love this more than Deadpool, the latest one, Deadpool 3. I love this better than all those movies. Yeah. And that surprised to me, because people love Deadpool 3. I wasn't that fond of it. I really didn't like. I really think Venom 3 was okay at the end. I did not watch Venom 2. Madam Web failed. But this movie is actually great, entertaining, and satisfied. I'm more satisfied on this movie than Gladiator 2. That's how I'm surprised myself. Okay, that's my review for Kraven the Hunter. Oh, definitely gonna buy a Blu-ray, or just, you know, it's a better movie from the Sony Spider-Man universe. That's my review. Thank you, guys.